Hello, welcome to A Few Minutes with Marvin. I inspire those who aspire to make positive changes in their lives. And today's topic is a sensitive topic. It is a topic of death and how to deal with it as a spiritual person, as somebody who's spiritually awakened and on their spiritual journey, and how to process the death of a loved one and still hold space for those, your other family members and friends and acquaintances that are not on their spiritual path, who are in deep sorrow. And not that you're not, but let's discuss how I, as a spiritual being, am processing death, the death of a loved one. Recently, I had a death in the family. I'll be attending funeral services soon. And of course, I'm heartbroken. It's very sad. And I'm grieving. I'm processing in my way. As a spiritual soul, somebody who's on my spiritual journey, who's seen a lot of death, I don't see death as an ending. In fact, it's a new beginning. And while I'm, yes, saddened and upset by the loss of this beautiful soul, I'm also happy for that beautiful soul, not the physical body, because we are eternal spiritual souls in these temporary human bodies. The body is past, the soul is passing on. From my perspective, that is where the term passed on means. It's not talking about the physical body passing on and going back to the earth. It's about the soul that was in that vehicle that has passed on. Whatever on is for that soul. So, I send that beautiful soul congratulations. Whether that soul accomplished its mission in this now moment or not, it still was here and embodied, and that beautiful person that I knew and loved was an embodiment of joy and happiness. Had some illness, but those, like we always talk about in spirituality, those are the experiences that soul chose to experience. So from my perspective now, that beautiful soul completed its soul mission. It experienced that illness. That illness is what took the soul, what took the body away. But in a sense, the soul is now free to go experience something else, wherever else it's meant to go, if it goes anywhere else. There's no certainty on that either. I have the feeling, right? I don't have the knowledge to say that we pass on and we either get recycled, right? As reincarnation, I call it recycling, giving the energy back to this matrix that we're in. So that's a possibility. Certainly is. Who knows for sure? The soul knows, right? So my soul believes that. And if yours does as well. Let's help other people. Let's share that with other people without shame, because we just know we're connected, we're in tune and in alignment with our own souls. So that is how I celebrate the soul, family member that passed on. I celebrate them. I celebrate this as a win for them. Yes, it's a loss. It's a devastating loss for the family, the children, the brothers and sisters. 100%. My heart goes out to them. So, during the services, obviously, I'm just going to be there to hold loving space for the family that's grieving, my family that's grieving, and don't see this as a celebration. See this as, a fatal thing, something that they should mourn about for many years, keeping the memories and the pictures. And I'm not saying not to do that, but I'll be there for them, help them through their grief, uplift them in any way that I can, be mindful and respectful that they don't have the same views that I do, and that's okay, because there was a time in my past where I shared those same views, the fear of death, the emotional attachment to death, because let's face it, that is the one thing that death brings to other people, humans. They're mortal. The body is mortal. They believe that they are mortal, and they cease. And that's why they fear it, because they don't believe. And that's okay, because we've all been down that road. We've all been programmed to fear death in one way or another. So I empathize and sympathize with them, and I show them compassion and kindness and love. And I will be there, holding divine light. If a beautiful soul asks for help or just needs a shoulder to cry on, or somebody just to decompress and let it all out, I'm certainly going to give them that opportunity. Not with thinking, oh, here's my opportunity to show them a different way of thinking about death. No. If the opportunity is there and it comes from them, I will certainly oblige them and give them whatever knowledge I believe, right? Because it's all me. If they choose to take that wisdom and knowledge that I'm sharing, or inspiration, take it as their own and start going a different path, I honor them for that. But if they don't, I honor them for that too. I don't judge where they are, how they feel. We certainly can't feel what anybody else is feeling. We can't. Even as empaths, we do get those feelings, but it's not even close to what they're feeling. Not even close. So, as a spiritual person that know what we know about that we are eternal souls and that we don't die, in a time of crisis, it's about putting what we know aside, or what we believe aside, and allowing your family members and friends and associates grieve in their manner, in their way. The best thing that we can do is just be there for them, just comfort them, and hold our space and hold our light, right? Because the opportunity there also exists for you to get caught up in all those emotions and the fears, right? Especially as empaths, they'll start bringing you in, and you can easily get caught up in that. You can allow yourself to grieve. Oh yeah, we have to grieve. Let it out. Take as long as you need to. If you can't be that pillar of strength because you need to process this, process it. It's okay. Doesn't make you less spiritual, and it doesn't make you 3D. It makes it the experience that your soul chose to have. So, how do you handle death? You honor it. You honor the soul and congratulate that soul. Send it love. I have a deep connection with Archangel Azrael, which is the angel of death, archangel of death. So anytime I learn of a soul, regardless if I knew the soul and the physical, I always invoke Archangel Azrael to present himself to that soul and guide that soul to the next, passing on whatever that means for that beautiful soul. You can also do that too. It's just simple as invoking the divine Archangel Azrael and speaking to that beautiful soul. You don't have to speak out loud. Do it mentally. It's all telepathy. It's all frequency. And ask that beautiful Archangel to guide that soul to its next mission or back to source. Whatever that soul chooses. But allow yourself to grieve and feel those emotions and that pain. And learn from the lesson that that beautiful soul was there to teach you. And those that are there celebrating that beautiful physical being that was a family member, a friend, or a loved one. It's about honor. So honor death. Celebrate that soul. Help others celebrate that soul in their way. But always shine your light wherever you are, because you holding your light, love, and space and standing in what you believe starts shifting energies where you are, and it could possibly shift some more people, some more souls, reignite that spark so they can realize, hey, this isn't the end. This is only the beginning. That's how I handle death as a spiritual soul. And I'm going to be the light at the funeral services for my family, the friends, and the associates that are all in attendance there. And I will celebrate the soul that I knew here in the physical as a family member. But I will also celebrate them there. Not in a way that's disrespectful to anybody, but when I can bring a little levity or spark a memory that everybody will love and cling on to and gives them a little comfort, I'm most certainly going to do that with the utmost respect for everyone there and respecting the way that they feel and the way that they're handling this. And that's what you can do as a spiritual being for a loved one who has passed on, whether it be a family, friend, associate, or otherwise. It's all about respect. But just knowing that you are an eternal spiritual soul and you can hold light for the entire room. Be the light. Be the beacon that these beautiful souls need in this time. You don't need to attach any of their energies to yourself, but you can hold space for them. So hold space for your loved ones. Hold space for yourself. Give yourself compassion to grieve and allow yourself to do it. It's very important. But be that torch lighting the way. So anybody who's caught up in the darkness of it or see it as dark can just be led to the light in their own way to grieve and process it. So, be the light, beautiful souls, and have an amazing day. Now, if you're in a situation where you're grieving and mourning the loss of a loved one or loss of a friend or family, especially right here where I am, we suffered some death through Hurricane Ian, and you're stuck, not stuck, but you can't find a way not to be saddened or remorseful or just grieving, and you can't find a way out. You think there's no way out. You're absorbing so many energies that they're keeping you down. I can help you get through that. The link to my website is in the description. Hit me up for a 30-minute decompression session, even if it's just that 30 minutes that you just need to have somebody hold space for you while you let out all the emotions so that you can start rebuilding and reprocessing and releasing and celebrating that soul as they really want you to. It's my honor to hold love and light for you as well. And if you'd like, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. I am truly grateful. I'm honored. I honor you. I celebrate you. And if you've had loss of life, family, friends, acquaintances, I'm with you, shining the light, holding space for you. We are one. Remember that. Have a blessed day.